Hello, everybody. It's Angela with Happy Little Stitch Shop. I'm so sorry I'm a little bit late. I just got a delivery and I wanted to get it into the system and on the website before I got on here with you guys so that I could talk to you about it, and then it was available right away. So hello, everybody. I am so sorry that I am running a little bit late. Let me see who is on. Lynn, hello, Lynn. I'm so glad to see you out here. Hello, Debbie from sunny Virginia. Hello, Valeria from Katy, Texas. And Laura and Kim. It's sunny in Washington today. Are you kidding me? That's nice. Laura, Cindy, hello, everybody. So good to connect with you guys today. Huckleberry, hello. I'm so glad you could get on today. So I am so sorry that I'm late. A delivery just arrived and I had been waiting for it, and I know that you guys are going to be excited about it. So I wanted to get it on the website so that it's ready to go and it's out there for you, instead of showing it to you and saying, well, I don't have it out there yet. So it took me a little bit of time to get that done. I have lots of stuff to share with you today, but how is everybody doing? It sounds like weather is pretty sunny from all over. It's sunny here today too. It's chilly, so fall is definitely arriving. It's like, I think it's supposed to be a high of 50 degrees here today. So it's pretty cool, but I don't mind it. I love fall. I love the cooler weather. I like being able to put on sweaters and sweatshirts. So I'm okay with that. Let's see, how are your weeks going? How is everybody doing? Hi, Jackie. Our week is going pretty well here. It's been busy, but okay. I have to tell you guys, this has been a topic of discussion this week. How many of you guys have watched The Karate Kid? I mean, it's kind of a classic 80s movie, right? So I get nostalgic every time I think about those 80s movies. It kind of reminds me of like Back to the Future and Goonies and kind of all those fun movies. We had let the kids watch it like a while ago, but I ran into, and they loved it. They love all of those 80s movies too. Some of them they think are kind of cheesy, but most of the time they like the 80s movies. Kim, wax on, wax off. Yes, that movie. Okay, so I ran into a friend the other day. I was actually getting my hair done a couple weeks ago, and every time I get my hair done, my hairdresser and I talk about movies and TV shows because we don't watch a ton of TV. I mean, we watch a fair amount of TV, but typically my husband watches sports. And usually while he's watching sports, I like watching sports, but I usually stitch while he's watching sports. But I also like to watch some other things every once in a while. And he would choose sports like 100% of the time. So lately it's been all basketball until basketball's done now, but it's been all basketball and football. And so, oh my gosh, Laura, Karate Kid, the first date I had with my husband. That is hysterical. I love that. I mean, that's a pretty good movie for your first date. It's a memorable one. I mean, you're not going to forget that. And so we don't watch a ton of movies, but we try to make an effort to find a show that we both want to watch and then end our evening together. Like I put down my stitching, he takes a break from his sports, and we kind of come together and watch a show together. Or sometimes we have movie nights or whatever. And so we missed a lot of shows when our kids were little because we were taking care of kids all the time. For those of you who don't know, we have 6 kiddos. We have an oldest daughter who is 13, and then we have quadruplets who are 11, soon to be 12 this month. Oh my gosh, that's the other big discussion around here. And then we have a 1-year-old. And so when our older 5 were little, we didn't have a lot of time for other stuff. And so we were just in a haze like for a long time. So we didn't watch a lot of shows or anything. So we've kind of gone back and we've been watching stuff that we missed when our kids were little, like The Office. We completely missed that. So we went back and we watched that, and we watched some other shows that we've missed. So my hairdresser said to me when I was there, "Hi, Sharon." Laura said he clapped at the end. I thought, wow, he is really into it. No kidding. Like you get wrapped up into it, right? And so my hairdresser had said to me, she was talking about shows that she's been watching, and she said, you know, a show that my husband and I have been watching that we're kind of surprised that we're into is Cobra Kai. And so I had heard that this show was on Netflix, that they were doing this kind of continuation of The Karate Kid. And I thought, oh, it's going to be cheesy. They're not going to capture it. Like it's not going to be good. So I just completely dismissed it without even looking into it or thinking about it. I was like, no, I'm not going to watch it. So she said, hi, Sam. Thanks for getting on. So she said, we're really kind of enjoying Cobra Kai. Like it's kind of funny. There's a lot of 80s nostalgia in it. And so we're kind of enjoying this. So after basketball ended, my husband was like, okay, do you want to try something different? Like we didn't feel like watching what we normally watch. And so I said, let's try Cobra Kai and just see what we think about it. Well, we're now like on the last episode of season 1, and we are both really enjoying it, except my husband, I think, is kind of embarrassed that he's enjoying it so much, because last night we would finish one episode, and they're only like 20 or 30-minute episodes, I think. And so we finished one, and he immediately kept going to the next one. And so finally, he was starting the 3rd episode, and I was like, I gotta go to bed. Like, I'm really tired. I need to go to bed. And he's like, oh, really? You don't want to just watch another one? This is the last one of the season. I said, I can't. I gotta go to bed. And then I looked at him and I was like, you are really liking this show, aren't you? And he said, well, at first I wasn't quite sure. He wasn't really into it at first. And you kind of have to get into the first season a little bit before you really kind of get into it. And so he was kind of sheepishly looking at me like, yeah, I'm kind of liking it. Like he is kind of embarrassed that he's liking this show and that he's enjoying it so much. And I'm really kind of enjoying it. So that's been kind of a surprise because I didn't anticipate to really like it as much as I do. And it's not a super popular show that you hear about, but there's a lot of nostalgia. They've done a good job of like honoring the original, but yet introducing other storylines and kind of more current storylines. So Cobra Kai, people, on Netflix. Sam says, oh my gosh, her husband is loving Cobra Kai. You tell him my husband is loving it too. So no embarrassment. He's kind of like a closet Cobra Kai lover. Like I was like, what's your problem? So you like it. But I just think when we first heard about it, we thought, oh, it's going to be really cheesy. We're totally not going to watch it. And now we've started watching it and we're really kind of liking it. And so much so that we look forward to the evening when we can start watching Cobra Kai. Oh my gosh. So I was telling my kids about it this morning and they were like, can we watch it? Can we watch it? I said, no, I don't think you can watch it yet. Not until you get a little bit older. Kim says, my husband has been watching that too. Maybe I'll have to give it a shot. It's kind of funny. I'm kind of liking it. I'm liking the 80s throwback stuff. I'm liking how they're honoring the movie. Like I'm enjoying it. I look forward to it each night too. We both are enjoying it equally. I just thought that it was funny for him to be like, yeah, whatever. I kind of like it. You know, like it's not manly to like Cobra Kai. I don't really know what the deal is, but he was kind of like, yeah, whatever. I kind of like it. Laura says, it's a man thing, kind of like Chuck Norris movies. I'm going to check it out. Yeah, do check it out and let me know what you think of it, especially since it was your first date with your husband. I love that. Kim says, Laura, do not get me started on Chuck Norris jokes. Deanna says, hello. Hello, Deanna. Thanks so much for getting on. Judy says, hi, everyone. Oh, no. Oh, no. Some people do. Judy, you're not the only one. Some people do accidentally, especially reservations. Sometimes they make reservations twice accidentally. So that has happened. Finally back for a live. Hello, Kim. Until I have to get to work. Okay, so let's get some good stuff in because I know you guys have time. You know, you have stuff to do too, and I've got stuff that I can always be doing. But I so look forward to spending time with you guys, and I wanted to share the Cobra Kai story with you because it kind of has been cracking me up all day that my husband was like, and so now I'm like, you like Cobra Kai, you like Cobra Kai. It's funny. Okay, so you guys gave a lot of great suggestions. That was the question for last week. Suggestions about mostly you like the content being the same from what I had read, but like maybe some changes back behind me, which this has been driving me crazy anyway. So we're totally on the same page with that. I would like to paint this back here. And so throw out, as I'm talking, throw out colors that you would like to see back here. What do you want to look at every week? What color do you want to look at? I'm just kind of thinking like a, I don't know, like an aqua, like a really lighter aqua color. I don't know though. What do you guys think? Tell me, what color should this wall back here be painted? Okay, today we're going to start out with quilting stuff. So I have some good stuff to share with you. The thing that arrived, Robin's Egg Blue. Ooh, that is a good suggestion. Okay, the thing that arrived, oh my gosh, are the Lori Holt Prim wide backs. They are here. They are in the shop. I literally have not even taken the plastic off of it because they just came out of the box. So all three of them are here and in the shop and ready to cut and ship out to you for anybody who needs wide back in their lives. I love wide back, no cutting, no piecing together. I love it. So here are the Prim wide backs. You have this one, which is a pink. So this is Prim wide back pink. I remember the names because I just put them in the system. It's so, so pretty. Is it distracting to have the plastic on? I could take the plastic off to show it. This one is Prim wide back blue. Super pretty. These are all really, really pretty. Kind of plaid looking wide backs. I love them. I think they're all really pretty. And this one is Prim wide back green. See if that is showing up okay. So these are all in the shop. I'm super excited to have those. Oh my gosh. Some things have been delayed, and so I'm really happy to start getting some stuff into the shop again. So Prim wide backs are in the shop. I also got to the end of the bolt this week for some Lori Holt My Happy Place. This is the like quilt stars in cream. I have 1 3/4 yard left of this. So this is end of bolt. If anybody's interested in it, send me an email or message me on Instagram and let me know that you want it. And I will send you an invoice and send you pricing and all that kind of stuff. So this is wider, and this is her, it's not like the quilting cotton. It's more of the home decor stuff, but great to make project bags out of. Great to like cover cushions, make pillows out of. Oh my gosh. And it's so, so cute. I mean, look at that. It's a darling. So this is end of bolt. This is the last that I have of it. 1 3/4 yards. It's actually more than that, but I rounded it down to 1 3/4 yards. Message me if you're interested in that. And then for quilting stuff. Okay, I am all sold out of my Summer Sweet fat quarter bundles, but I have a handful of fat 1/8 bundles left. So people have been talking about and looking for Summer Sweet lately, and they've been looking for fat quarter bundles. I don't have fat quarter bundles left, but I do have fat 1/8 bundles left. And this is beautiful. And you guys, I saw Chelsea. She picked out, I think, the cream, the orangish ones, and the gray, and she made a Halloween quilt out of it. And it was beautiful. It was so, so pretty. So this is not only made for like a, you know, pretty vibrant, very colorful quilt, but you can pick out colors and make it a Halloween quilt or a fall quilt. I mean, a lot of these colors would be great for some fall, like a fall leaf quilt. So anyway, we have fat 1/8 bundles in the shop for that. And then while we're talking about bundles, I have 1 Squirrely Girl fat 1/8 bundle left. So for whoever is interested in it, this is the last one that I have left. So 1 fat quarter bundle of Squirrely Girl. This fabric is so, I love it. I love the kit that is in the shop right now. This fabric is darling. I mean, just look at those little squirrels on there. That's so cute. So we have a fat 1/8 of Squirrely Girl. No, fat quarter bundle of Squirrely Girl in the shop. And then I have some fat quarter bundles of Dear Christmas. This is super, super cute. So I wanted to share all of those things with you guys today. Yes. What was a popular line, Kim? The Summer Sweet or Squirrely Girl? I mean, all of them are kind of popular, but which one are you talking about in particular? And then I wanted to go through some of the quilt kits that we have available in the shop. Hello, Sheila. So glad you could get on. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Valeria, she says she wants the Christmas bundle. It is at happylittlestitchshop.com. This is so, so darling. And we have tons of, well, a fair amount of yardage in the shop to go with it. Like I have the entire Dear Christmas line. I think I'm out of one bolt, which is the green deer one, but I have enough of the rest of the bolts in the shop to do any type of supporting yardage that you might need. But this line is so darling. It's so, so cute. You guys remember that Sharon made my mom a project bag out of this line. My mom loves this line. And so Sharon was kind enough to make a project bag for her. We sent her some material. She made the project bag. It's beautiful. My mom loves it. That line is so, so cute. And I'll hang my quilt back up here again sometime. My Dear Christmas quilt that I made. As it gets closer to Christmas, I'll hang it back there. But it's a really great line. So Valeria, it's beautiful. It's online, so be sure to check it out. Kim, the Squirrel Girls, yeah, they did go quickly. And I only have 2 of the kits left too. Like people have been buying Squirrely Girl like crazy. I don't have much yardage left. I have 1 fat quarter bundle left and I have 2 kits left. They've gone quickly. Squirrely Girl is really, really cute. Hello, Sandy. So glad that you could get on. Sharon says that line, Dear Christmas is adorable. I have a whole stack of Dear Christmas bags in the making. Yeah, Sharon loves that line too. She, you were messing around with the panel. What did you ever do with that Dear Christmas panel? Judy says, I just want to know how Sharon puts her binding on the projects bag. It's seriously perfect, Sharon. She does wonderful work with her project bags. I have been singing her praise since we first started getting together here. Hello, Teresa. So glad you could get on. Thank you for joining us. Okay, then I have a few of the cut and sew on the farm barn with the little animals. Super cute for a little one in your life. If you want to cut this and sew it up quick, they have a cute little farm that they can carry around in the barn. The barn holds all the animals in it. You can just carry it around with you. My little one would love this. I mean, she seriously would. Because, how do I know? Because every time she's in here, she grabs my pillows and she carries these pillows around like they are gold. Like she puts them in a little bag. The other day she was in here when I was working and she got a bag out and she put all the pillows in the bag and then she's carrying it around with her. Like she loves these little pillows. So this, oh my gosh, is so, so darling. So I have a few of these left in the shop. The On the Farm. This is by Stacy. I never know how to pronounce her name. Stacy Itsu for Moda Fabrics. Super cute. So that's in the shop. And then I took it down, but it was hanging back there. I have one, or a few. I don't have one. I have a few of the quilt kits left for the Family Tree Quilt by My Mind's Eye for Riley Blake Designs. So the collection is called My Heritage. It's super cute. I've had a lot of the text yardage from this collection going out of the shop because it's such a classic text. If you like text yardage, then this is a really cool one. And it comes in a cream color and a teal color, kind of teal like this. This is kind of a really dark teal. And so a lot of that has been going out of the shop. But this fabric collection is really, really pretty. And this one comes with the panel in the middle that says, families are like roots of a tree. We all grow together different directions. I can't remember, but it's a really cool saying if I could remember it. And this is the quilt kit for it. A fast quilt to put together. So that one is in the shop and ready to ship. And then I'm down to just one left of a couple of our quilt kits. So I wanted to let you guys know so that if anybody's interested in it, because some people have been looking at these and they might not be here long. I mean, hopefully they won't be here long. This one is Gingham Windows. by Beverly McCullough for Riley Lake Designs. Cute, adorable pattern, crisp, clean, fresh. I love it. And this kit is in her Singing in the Rain fabric collection. So you get this bundle of fabric in this bag, and then you get an entire layer cake of the Singing in the Rain. And this is the last one that I have left. So if anybody's interested in the Gingham Windows quilt kit, this is the last one. Don't delay. Okay, I'm running out of room here. Okay, and then I'm down to my last one of Daisy Doo. This is the Daisy Doo quilt by American Jane Patterns for Moda Fabrics. Super cute. Like, look at all those Daisy Dresdens. They're so darling. So in this kit, you get this bundle of fabric. And then you get a fat 1/8 bundle of this collection as well to make all of the Dresdens. And this is the last one that I have left. So a lot of people have been asking about this one. If you're interested in it, then snag it before it's gone, because this is the last one that I've left, and then they'll be gone forever. Okay, and then we have some boxed kits that I wanted to share with you guys. And I'm going to give you some updates on some fabric collections that have been a little bit delayed that we're waiting on to get in. Squirrely Girl is sold out. What are you saying? I'm going to have to check that out. Because it's not. I do have Squirrely Girl kits here. Valeria says, I have to wait for permission on the Facebook. Oh, the Facebook Happy Little Stitchers page, Valeria, is that what you mean? Yeah, I just have to go in there and make sure that you're a legit person. And then I will approve you, and then you'll be able to get in there and see everything that you want to do and see everybody's stuff. Thank you for joining that. That's exciting. We are so happy to have you, Valeria. Yeah, so as soon as I'm done with the live stream, I will go over there and I will take a peek at that and approve that. And then you can get in and see what everybody's working on and share your projects too, please. We love to see everybody's stuff. I know there's so many cute things, Valeria. I can hardly stand it. Sometimes I'm overloaded with cuteness around here, but this one is darling. And I have 2 left. This one has been flying out of the shop. I mean, people are just loving Squirrely Girl. With good reason. I mean, look at this quilt. It is so cute. It's so cute. So this one, I'll give you a quick sneak peek. You get the floss for the applique. You get the instructions, the quilt pattern. Super, super cute. You get this roll of adorable, cute fabric. Look at that. You get all of that. And then you get this hunk of fabric. I mean, this is, I mean, you get a lot of fabric in this kit. They're not messing around. This is a hefty kit. But look at this fabric. I mean, it's cute. There are parts of it that are cute, but there are parts of it that are really timeless. Like, look at that top orange fabric. It's just timeless and adorable. I love it. I love this kit. I so wish that I could make this for my family. I just don't have time. I have too many things on my plate, but I would make this one if I had the time to do it. So this is Squirrely Girl. It's so, so cute. Valeria, you really want this one. Well, we have it here for you. Ooh, I'm going to set stuff back there. Teresa says, I am putting together a patchwork quilt with the charm packs. Print is so cute. Yes, I remember you got those, Teresa, and I can't wait to see how your quilt turns out, because I think a patchwork quilt in that fabric would be adorable. I've thought about doing it myself for my kids. So Teresa, please share pictures once you get it done, because I would love to see it. Love, love, love to see it. Okay, then we have Lori Holt's Prim Village. This one is so pretty. This fabric collection. I mean, I've been working with Prim a lot because somebody ordered, you also want the Christmas bundle. Okay, Valeria, that sounds good. Somebody ordered a fat 1/8 bundle and a fat 1/4 bundle. So I've been cutting up this fabric a lot, and this fabric is so pretty. It's so pretty. So inside of this kit, first of all, it comes in this adorable keepsake box. It's got the magnetic closure, super, super nice, like a good high quality box. You get the instructions. You get a charm pack of the Prim fabric collection. You get a layer cake of the Prim fabric collection, which fits in there pretty snug. So you get this layer cake, and then you get all of this. The whole bottom is filled with different fabric. This one, and this one, and this one, and that one, and that one, and this one. Super, super pretty. And what you end up with is your Prim Village, which looks like this. You end up with a quilt like this. It's so darling. So I have a few of these left in the shop. So not a ton. These are getting low too. So Prim Village is available in the shop. And then this one is another darling one. And I'm down to only 3 of these left. This is by J. Wecker Frisch, using her Snow Sweet fabric collection for Riley Blake Designs. This is called Snow Sweet Advent Quilt. Adventures, I think on my website it's called Snow Sweet Adventures, but it is actually an Advent quilt, which is really, really cool. I can't wait to see all the quilts you make. Are you on Instagram? Yes, Valeria. I can't wait to see them all too. Please be sure that you share, and tag our shop so that we can see everything. That's like one of the best things. When I send this stuff out, I love, love, love to see what you guys do with it, whether it's yardage or whether it's cross-stitch stuff or if it's quilt kits or whatever. When you guys share that stuff and tag our shop, I love it. I share it to our stories so that other people can see what you guys are making with the stuff that you get here. But I love, love, love to see all of your projects that you're doing. So please be sure you tag at happy.little.stitch.shop. Make sure you tag that on Instagram so that I can see all of the wonderful stuff that you are doing. Yes, Debbie. Don't forget to post because you're making this, right? You got this, I think, Debbie. Remind me because I forget. So this is a super adorable quilt. Here's what's in the kit. You come again, this magnetic closure, really good quality box. This fabric collection is so, so darling. Laura says she is making the cozy sew-alongs with Pat Sloan using Snow Sweet. It is darling, isn't it? This collection is so, so cute. It's done. Cookies and all, Debbie. I want to see it. Valeria, how do you go there? How do you go where? Where are you trying to get to? Somebody could share happylittlestitchshop.com. If somebody could share our website, and then maybe that will help Valeria get where she needs to go. So in this kit, you get this felt material, which ends up being the cookies, and they're all numbered. The reason they're numbered is because that's the Advent calendar part. Sheila says, I'm still a new sewer. I'm so wanting to make these amazing quilts. So cute. They are so cute. And some are more beginner friendly. So it's not out of the realm of possibility. I just had a customer contact me yesterday and she said she really wanted to make our retro ornaments quilt kit. But she was a little nervous about the curved piecing. But she's going to get it so that when she gets there, she'll have it to make when she gets to that comfortable enough to tackle it. So that was a really good idea, I thought, too. I don't often think of that. I think, oh, I'm going to get it and I'm going to make it now. But that's a great idea. If you really see something that you like, then you can get it and work toward it. That's an idea. So you get this felt material that make up the cookies with the numbers on it. You get the instructions to make it. And then you get these beautiful panels. I mean, the artwork by Janet is just so pretty. And then you get all this additional fabric in the bottom, including this beautiful text. This is some of my favorite text fabric. I love it. The black snow. This is the vintage ads in teal or aqua. This is the vintage cookbook in green. And that's it. And then I have this as a backing option or as yardage in the shop, this blue snowflake. It's called Blue Paper Snowflake. Super, super cute. So that is the Snow Sweet Advent quilt. It's darling. And I can't wait to see yours, Debbie. I'm going to be looking for that. I'm going to have to look at that, Valeria. I have 2 Squirrely Girl kits left. So, hold on a second. Because I think that somebody else said that too. So I'm just going to fix it right this minute. Oh, yes, it does say 0. So I'm going to fix it right now. I'm so sorry I'm doing this in the middle of a live, but I want to make it available to those of you who are interested. There you go. It is out there. I have updated it. There are Squirrely Girl kits out on the website. You might have to refresh so that it shows up. No, it was at 0. So it should be out there, but don't wait to get it if you guys are interested, because now they're out there. I don't know why I didn't have those 2 out there. That is what I call good service. I'm going to do it right now. I'm sorry about that. Usually everything is out there and available, but sometimes stuff slips through the cracks. That's for sure. But yes, I want to fix it as soon as I know about it. So then it's out there for you guys. So again, you might have to refresh, but it's out there. The kits are now available. Okay, and then we have Dear Christmas. This is by Urban Chicks for Moda Fabrics. This uses the Dear Christmas fabric collection. It's darling. I mean, look at this background. Oh, good, Valeria. Shwoo, thank you. I'm so glad you found it, and thank you for letting me know it wasn't out there. Okay, so in the Dear Christmas kit, you get the Dear Christmas Dear panel. Very, very cute. And this is large. So I have these panels available separately too. So you can purchase this panel separately. And Sharon got this panel and she had her husband hold it up, and her husband's like 6 feet or something. And it's a large panel. So it would be great as backing. It could be great as a quilt all by itself if you wanted to do something like that, or cut it out and use it as they do in this quilt. Sharon says, yes, that panel is huge and so sweet. I can't wait to see what you are doing with it. You maybe haven't had a lot of time because you've been making a lot of project bags lately, Sharon. So you get the instructions, and then you get all of this beautiful Dear Christmas fabric cut up into 2.5-inch strips. So, so pretty. I love this fabric collection. As soon as I saw this fabric collection, I was like, need to have that in the shop. It is so darling. So we have a few of these kits left too. I think I have like a handful of these kits left. Anybody who wants a little bit of Dear Christmas in their lives, we have it here for you. Okay, now let's talk about, oh good. Debbie says, oh, okay. Project bags are so fun to make, says Sheila. Debbie says those panels are large. I've done the Santa and the snowman. Okay, yes, they are, Sheila. Okay, then I wanted to chat with you quick about some fabric collections that have been delayed a little bit, and then some that are coming up in the next couple months. So, number 1, Balboa. Balboa by Sherry and Chelsea was due by Moda Fabrics, was due in September, and it's not here yet. And so it's been a little bit delayed. So Moda is running a little bit behind on shipping. And last time I talked to my salesperson, they are expected to start shipping towards the end of this month. Okay. So keep an eye out for those of you who reserved the Balboa quilt kits. We have 2 quilt kits out there in the Balboa collection. The first one is Blooms, and the second one is Sparkling. And both of those, for those of you who have done reservations, keep an eye out, within the next couple weeks, I'm hoping, for your email invoices. And then as soon as that stuff comes, that I'm going to get that cut up and I'm going to get it right out the door to you, because you know that I do not sleep if there is stuff waiting to be shipped out to you guys. Like, I really want to be sure that it gets out to you right away. So as soon as that fabric arrives, we will start cutting up those kits, get the invoices out, and get it out the door to you right away. And I do still have reservations available for blooms and for sparkling, both. The blooms is going to be a really fun one because it uses that pre-cut hexie, which I am super excited to see. So this collection is really, really pretty. The backing fabric, beautiful. And the background fabric that they use in this collection is like, it's going to be a classic. Like, that's going to be a big seller. It's a classic background fabric. It's so, so pretty. So both of those, blooms and sparkling, are out on the website in the shop, happylittlestitchshop.com, to be reserved. And as soon as that collection comes, we will get it cut up and sent out the door to you right away. So that's Balboa. That one's going to be the first one probably that's going to be coming. And then in October, we are due to receive Jane Austen, Shine On, and Folktale. So those three are all coming in October. So October could be a busy month for our happy little shop, which I'm so excited about. Like, you guys, we have grown so much. I can hardly stand it. We redid this whole shop in June and had, like, it was not even 25% full. Like, we had so much space. And now we are at about 90% full. It's crazy. Like, we're talking about, okay, what do we do next? Where are we going to move? What part of the house are we going to take over next to have more space? Which is awesome to talk about. Like, we are super excited about it. So thank you guys so much for making that happen and allowing us to be on this family journey, which is a little nerve-wracking to be on, I'll be honest with you, but also very exciting. And it has kind of given us a little bit of hope. You know, having 6 kids and thinking towards the future, we're thinking, how are we going to do that? How are we going to be able to make that work? Like, there's no way. And now we have hope. We're not seeing anything from the shop yet because all of your sales get reinvested to get more stuff for you. So we aren't seeing anything from this shop right now. But our hope is that we're building something for our family for the future. I hope. I mean, I don't know how it's all going to work out. I don't have a crystal ball, but that's the hope. Fingers crossed. But thank you guys so, so much for all of your support and encouragement and for supporting our family business. It means so, so much to us. You guys can't even begin to know how much it means. Sheila says, that's awesome. My Etsy is slow, but I'm determined to keep it going. Good for you. Oh, good, Sheila. Time for a she shed, says Sharon. Oh, my word. Love the she shed. Yes. Sandy says, you can do it. You have such a positive attitude and lots of energy. Thank you. Except for at the end of the night when my husband wants to watch Cobra Kai. And I'm like, I need to go to bed. I can barely keep my eyes open. Well, Larry says, I want all the hexies, please. Yes, as soon as I get those, all of that stuff will be put on the website. But I'm hoping within the next couple weeks to be receiving that Balboa stuff. Kim Miller says, you can do it. Thank you. Okay. I don't remember. Oh, okay. So Jane Austen is coming. That one, last time that I had heard from them, they were expecting the second half of October for them to start shipping stuff. Sam says, love happy stitching with your shop. Oh, we love having you as a customer, Sam. I truly do. And a friend. Like, you know, I'm pretty lucky that I've connected with some of you people out here pretty well. And so I was surprised by that. That is not what I was expecting from this. And so the connections that I've made have been pretty amazing. When my kids are like, oh, how is Sam doing? How is Kim doing? How is Sharon doing? How is this person doing? Then you know that you're, you know, when my kids are familiar with you guys, that is saying something. Okay, so Jane Austen's second half of the month is the last that I heard. So keep an eye towards the second half of October. We have a huge shipment of Jane Austen quilt kits coming in, and you know that I will get those back out the door to you. I also know a ton of you reserved your wide back Jane Austen fabric, and you're waiting very patiently for that. That will come hopefully around the same time as the kit is what I'm hoping. And then all of that stuff will get out the door together. So I am excited to get that stuff into your guys' hands. That quilt is going to be gorgeous. You guys know how I feel about history and quilting. I love quilting. I love history. And this is bringing both of them together. And so I can't wait to see you guys making those quilts and sharing them. It's going to be beautiful. And then we have Shine On and Folktale. And both of those could be pushed back into November a little bit, is the last that I heard. Again, all of this is kind of up in the air. Obviously, if it comes sooner, I'm going to get it right out the door to you. As soon as it comes, regardless of when it comes, it's going to be out the door to you right away. But both of those could be pushed back into November, which means that our block of the month for the Shine On, where is it? For this, our Shine On block of the month for this quilt by Bonnie and Camille is probably going to be pushed back until December. And Camille had actually said that on her Instagram last week, I think. So just a heads up to you guys that this could be pushed back into December, just to make you guys aware. For those of you who are doing the cross stitch Shine On that you've joined our Stitch Along, that will still ship in November. I have everything ready to go to you. So if you signed up for both the cross stitch and the block of the month, you will get your book with the cross stitch. So you'll get it just a little bit early. For those of you who just signed up for the block of the month, you'll get your book with your block of the month first shipment. So that's how that will work. So Folktale and Shine On, I would expect probably more into November, just to keep you guys up to date on what's coming. And oh, Kim, thank you so much for joining us. Have a good day. Have a good day at work. Okay, and then in December, believe it or not, we have some stuff ready to come in December. So Flea Market by Lori Holt is going to be coming in December. Hopefully, as long as there are no delays. And this is going to be a beautiful collection. So I have reservations out in the shop right now for the Flea Market Flowers Sew Along quilt. This is the one that Lori Holt's going to be doing her sew along for. It's applique. This one will be an applique quilt. There are no Sew Simple shapes that go with it, but you do need some circle rulers and seed rulers and a pie ruler. And I have some ruler sets in the shop so that you can buy a set and you get a little bit of a discount when you get I think it's the pie ruler and the circle rulers together. And then the seed ruler is available separately. So this is available for reservation in the shop. And so I'm super, super excited about this one. Please reserve if you're interested in it. These prints are going to be fun, pretty, colorful. I love it. Flea Market is so, so darling. Look at these. And I will tell you my favorite print. I mean, there are a lot of great prints in this collection, but my favorite one is this one. I can't wait to see this one in person. It's so pretty with the little coffee pods or teapots. And oh, I love this print. So Flea Market is coming in December. Okay. And I have for reservation in the shop right now, this one, which is the Flea Market Flowers Sew Along Quilt Kit. So this is available in the shop to reserve. I also have this, which is Flea Market Windows Quilt Kit in the shop, ready to be reserved. So this can be reserved right away. And then this one, I think I'm going to try to make this. This is the Flea Market Table Runner, and it comes in this adorable little box. And this can be reserved in the shop right now as well. Hi, Dot153. She says, so pretty. It is so pretty. Oh, good, Valeria. I'm happy if you're happy. Yes, that's so exciting. You know that I'm going to get it out the door right away to you. So I'm so, so happy for you too. I like hearing when people are happy. So these, it's just goodness. There's just a lot of goodness happening in this collection. So all of these are available to be reserved in the shop right now. And the estimated time for this is December. It could be pushed back to January. I don't know. But as of right now, we're still tracking for December for Flea Market. I love Lori Holt too, except I have a funny story. So I have to enter Lori Holt's name, obviously, onto my website often. Lynn says, oh, this is a safe place to shop. The quality and service are superior. The Thursday video is a friendly and supportive meeting of friends. Lynn, thank you so, so much. I love seeing all of your guys' names pop up. I just love it. It is like connecting with friends on a weekly basis. Somebody else said that to me too. They said, boy, your Thursday live stream is just, it feels like a group of friends getting together to just chat. And I love hearing that. That means a lot to me. And I love connecting with you guys because to have some adult connection every once in a while is really nice. I love my kids, but it's nice to be able to connect with some adults, and especially over stuff that we all enjoy doing, like quilting and cross stitching. I love it. Sandy says, Lynn, I completely agree. Teresa says, I agree. Sharon says, truth, Lynn. Huckleberry says, agree. Oh, thank you so, so much. That means so much to me to hear that. It means that the work is, paying off a little bit. I mean, it's not paying off to us as a family, but it pays off in hearing these good things. So I appreciate that. Laura says she agrees. Okay, then the other one that is due to arrive in December is Sleep Tight. Now you will remember that I have a couple of these kits available in the shop. And the reason that I made them available is because we are doing a NICU charity program to give back to NICUs around the world. As I've shared with you before, I have quadruplets who were born severely early. They spent 4 months in the NICU, so we got to know our NICU nurses and doctors very, very well. And as soon as we started our shop, I knew that this needed to be part of our endeavor to do some type of a give back program to support NICUs and to support prematurity awareness. So the goal is sew from your stash. Get one of our quilt kits if you want. It doesn't matter to me how you make the baby quilts, but just make them and then donate them. Donate them to your local NICU, mail them to a NICU in need if you know of one. I mean, I'm sure there are plenty in California who are recovering from fires out there. Find a NICU that is in need or send them to me and I will donate to my NICU or I will distribute elsewhere if you don't know where to send them. But the whole point is let's try to make as many quilts as we possibly can. So if people were looking for a quilt because they didn't have one to put together, I wanted to be sure that I offered a couple kits in the shop. What I really loved about these quilts is that they're so, so darling. I mean, look at these. This fabric collection is just so cute. These are the 2 quilts that I have in the shop for reservation. The other thing that I really liked about them is that they are not expensive. I think they're like $30 some for the whole kit. So you can make them relatively inexpensively and then donate them to your NICU or to a NICU anywhere. The other cool part, yes, I think so. I think this line has charm packs. I'm pretty sure, Teresa. The other cool part about this program is I reached out to Sweetwater Fabric and they were generous and kind enough. Oh my gosh. I mean, this touched my heart when they sent me an email response and said, yes, we will make quilt labels for you and we will donate them to the cause, which so, so nice. I couldn't believe it. Like I was talking to my mom. I was telling my husband, like, I can't believe that this company did this. It was so, so sweet of them for, our teeny tiny shop. It was so nice of them. So these are the labels. You can see they come on a sheet, but it's just one of these. And these are out in the shop as well. They are free. You don't have to pay anything for them. You don't have to pay shipping for them. You can include them with your orders and I can stick them in with an order that you have, but you can order however many you want for whatever number of quilts you're going to donate. And then I'll ship them out to you and you adhere it to your quilt before you donate it so that we can have our happy little miracles. That is what our quilt charity program is. Our NICU charity program is called Little Miracles Quilts is what it's called. And the label says, sometimes the smallest things take up the most room in your heart. So you will put your name on it, put the month and year that you donated it and adhere it to your quilt. And then we're going to spread some happiness and joy to all of these teeny tiny babies all over the world. That is my hope. So please, please, please make some baby quilts and donate. So the donations are going to happen in February. So you have from now until February through the end of February to make your quilts. And then in February, we're just going to start flooding NICUs all over the place. So start making your quilts now, get them all ready to go by February sometime. And then through the month of February, we're going to start delivering quilts every place. So please, please, please support our NICU charity program. Sam says, so excited about a NICU quilt I'll be mailing to you. Love it. I love it. I can't wait to see it. And I thank you so, so much for supporting this cause because it means a lot to us. So thank you for that. Okay. Now I have some stitching updates for you quickly. I don't want to take up a ton more time. I'm trying to keep it to hopefully as close to an hour as I can. But I want to share with you what's going on in the stitching side of the business as well. First of all, as you know, a lot of you received your happy little stitch box with gratitude. Just to remind you, this is the pattern that you got in your stitch box. Kim says, my hope is to make 7. Oliver would be 7 and 7 kids in Happy Little Stitch Cup if you include Henry. Kim, I love that. That is perfect. And you're going to make me cry. So I'm going to move on, but I love that. Thank you so, so much. Valeria says, beautiful. Okay, so this is the pattern, the cross stitch pattern that Flamingo Toes, aka Beverly McCullough, designed for us exclusively to have at Happy Little Stitch Shop. This pattern is not available anyplace else. It's only available at our Happy Little Stitch Shop. So this came in your stitch box. Beverly is ordering more. I don't have any because the box is sold so well that I have none left. So she's ordering more and having them printed so that I can get them from her and we can have them to offer in the shop. So these will be available in the shop. I just need to connect with Beverly and figure out the timing of all that, but she's working on it. I know that because we talked about it last week. So this will be available in the shop. I do have, for those of you who received it in your Happy Little Stitch box, I do have the floss kit because some of you requested a floss kit for the pattern. So the exclusive vintage Christmas floss kit is available in the shop right now. Okay, so that's going on. That's what's going on with that. That will be available in the shop. Also, you guys got this needle minder in your Happy Little Stitch box. I knit beanies for micro preemie babies for donations. The hat fits on. That's what my babies were. They were micro preemies. Yeah, that's really, really sweet, Valeria. I love hearing that people do that for NICUs. It's such a bittersweet place that I think anything people can do to try to lift up those families going through that difficult time is a task, time well spent. That's what I think. So this came in your Happy Little Stitch box. This was also a Flamingo Toes needle minder. And she's getting ready to release this. It was actually supposed to be released today, but I have not heard anything from her. So I can't put it I could, but I'm not gonna make it available until I get the go ahead from her. So I'm kind of laying low until I hear that this is officially released, but it's supposed to be released here any day now. As soon as it's released, this will be available on the shop website and you can order away. This is adorable. It is a little vintage ornament. And it is so, so darling. I love it. Okay, so that, I would say any day now, it'll be out on the shop. The needle minder, Valeria. So this isn't in the shop yet because, oh my gosh, Sharon, her needle minders are such great quality. They really, really are. So this isn't in the shop yet because Beverly hasn't released it yet. However, she's supposed to be releasing it. Like today was supposed to be the day, but I haven't heard anything from her yet today. So I would say, soon, within the next few days, this is going to be released. And then I'm allowed and able to make it available in the shop. So as soon as I get the okay from Beverly to make it available, then this will be on the website and available to be purchased. Yes. So this is super, super cute. So keep your eyes peeled for that. It will be coming to the shop soon. And then I've had these for a little while and I forgot to share them with you because it arrived, I don't know, and then I put it away and forgot about it. I filed it and then I just forgot about it. So some of you guys had asked for these. And I now finally have some of them. This is by Hands On Design. This is the Secret Santa series. Okay, so I'm going to flip through what I have. So this one is called Merry and Bright. It's very, very cute. This is by Hands On Design. This one is called Silent Night. This is the Secret Santa series. It's darling. Somebody actually asked if we could do this as a stitch along. This is called Naughty or Nice. This one is called Dear Santa. This one is called No Chimney, No Problem. Oh, it's called the Santa Key, but it says No Chimney, No Problem. And then this one is called Holly Saint Nick. So all of those are available in the shop for some new stuff that's in the shop. And then let's do some quick stitch along updates. So right now we're doing Cottage of the Month stitch along, and we're working on November. And this is my November. It's done. I think I had it done last week. This was a super fun stitch. I mean, look at that turkey and look at that pile of acorns. It's so, so darling. If any of you guys see like a vintage frame, I think it has to be 6x6. If any of you see like a nice vintage frame that's 6x6, I've been looking everywhere. Please send me a note and let me know that you see one somewhere so that I can snag it. I'm looking for frames. I'm going to stitch all of the whole year's worth of cottages, and then it's going to be hung up in my little one's room. I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving already. Kim says, oh, so pretty. I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving. And then we're working through our Farmhouse Christmas Stitch Along. And we have 1 month left, people. Can you believe that? I can't believe we finished up Frosty Forest. And now here we are. We've only got 1 month left of Farmhouse Christmas. So I've loved this series. I really have. Each of these has been a lot of fun to stitch. I'm kind of sad when Cottage of the Month is done. I've really enjoyed stitching those each month too. But the good news is that Sharon says, yours looks great. Oh, thank you, Sharon. The good news is that Sampler of the Month will replace Cottage of the Month. So I'm kind of happy about that. The timing was perfect. We finish one, and then we're going to move right into the Sampler of the Month. So that's exciting. And then my mom is stitching. We're doing the Jack Frost by Little House Needleworks Stitch Along. And my mom is stitching this one. And she was caught up last week too. And this is another one. There's just one left. Next month will be the last one. And then we'll have to get our finishing hats on, figure out how we're going to finish it. But this one is super darling. I just think it's so, so cute. My mom is stitching. She's stitching something else right now that I am sure I will share once she gets done and brings it up here for me to share. Elizabeth says, will Sampler of the Month patterns be made available outside of the Sew Along? Yes. Yes, they will. So as soon as I can get them, I will have them available in the shop. And then, I save, I always set aside everything that's needed for my Stitch Along stitchers so that they are guaranteed. People who have signed up for the Stitch Alongs, they're like, I don't want someone to sign up and then I don't have something for them. So I set all of that stuff aside very, very early, and that gets untouched because it's set aside for stitchers. But then, yes, I will have other stuff separately available in the shop. Yes. And then I made some progress on my Spooky Hollow. So we're also doing Spooky Hollow. I didn't pull it, but we're doing a Spooky Hollow Stitch Along by Little Stitch Girl. And look, this is where I'm at for that. Okay, so some of the DMC conversions from Classic Colorworks, I just didn't really care for it. It didn't look at all like the picture, in my opinion. So I switched out my purple and I switched out my orange. So the orange is Colonial Copper for Classic Colorworks. And For the DMC version, it is this color, which does not look very orange to me. It's $37.72. So those pumpkins right there were supposed to be this color, but I wanted them to be more orange. So I went with $9.21 for those pumpkins. It just felt more pumpkin-y to me. So I switched these two. Yay, coffee. That looks so cute, says Sharon. You are a stitching machine. That shop looks like a ton of stitching. Some of it was kind of a ton of stitching, but now that I'm getting into some of the details, it feels like it's going a little bit faster. And then, so I switched that out. So the oranges, this one did not feel orange to me. And so I wanted more of an orange color. Just a heads up for those of you who are stitching this, because I don't want you to stitch it and then not like it at the end. The other one that I switched was the purple. This was the called for purple, which really felt more gray to me and didn't really look like the pattern, the sample. And so I switched it out for this one. So the called for DMC conversion was 28, and I switched it out to 327. So that's what that looks like. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. If I come across stuff as I'm stitching stuff, I try my hardest to kind of stay right on track with you if I can, which has not happened all the time, or to be a little bit ahead of you so that if stuff pops up like this, then I can make you aware of it before you start doing it. That's so funny. Anytime somebody says, wow, you're really on a roll, the song, you know that I have songs pop in my head all the time. The song, Don't Stop Me Now, 'cause I'm having a good time. Do you know that song? But what pops into my mind is we sometimes used to watch Jimmy Fallon and The Tonight Show, and he would do lip sync battle with different celebrities at times. And Paul Rudd was on one night. And he did that song for his lip sync battle. I think Paul Rudd is hysterical. Like, he cracks me up. He seems like a pretty decent guy. I mean, clearly I don't know him at all, but he seems like a decent guy and he cracks me up. I think he has a really funny sense of humor. And so he got on and he did the Don't Stop Me Now song for the lip sync battle, except he did it like crazy. And so that's what pops into my mind is Paul Rudd, Don't Stop Me Now. Yeah, Queen. That's right. Yes. Lip sync battle. Paul Rudd is awesome. Paul Rudd is hysterical. Like, he cracks me up. The other one that I sometimes go back and watch is Emma Stone. Like, she cracked me up when she did that lip sync battle. And Joseph Gordon-Levitt, because he did like a really good job. He was insane. Okay. And then we have some stuff coming up. We also are in the midst of this one, Welcome to the Forest, and we're also in the midst of Truckin' Along. And then we have some that are coming up. So starting in November, we have, You Gotta Watch Her Battle. It's Hilarious. Oh, I haven't seen that one. This one, Sew by Row, is starting in November. I've got all your stuff ready to go. It's going to be shipped out to you at the beginning of November, end of October. I can't wait to start this. And you'll get the schedule with it too, so that you can see, well, I mean, this one's pretty easy. We're just going to do each row each month. So I'm excited about this one. This one will be so cute. And then it's going to go back there on my wall. So Sew by Row starts in November. Also starting in November is the Cross Stitch Along for Shine On. So this will be shipping in November as well. I'm excited about that. And then the next batch of Stitch Alongs will start in January. So we have Early Americans coming up in January. Glitter Village is starting in January. Teeny Tiny Pillows. We're doing Lori Holt stitch cards. So we're going to do these each quarter. This will be a quarterly stitch along. So each quarter, we're going to do the next set of stitch cards and make teeny tiny pillows, or do whatever you want to with it. But I'm going to make teeny tiny pillows out of it. And then in February, we're starting Snow Village by Country Cottage Needleworks. And in March, we're starting Sampler of the Month by Country Cottage Needleworks, which is their new series that they just released, which is adorable. And I'm super excited about it. And I can't wait to start it in March. And I hope that more and more and more of you guys will join us. Like, I'm very, very excited. I want to stitch with so many people. It's going to be fabulous. I'm so excited. Okay, that's it. We're wrapping it up, people. It's time to wrap it up and let you guys get on with your days. So Laura says, will you have early Americans to show? I will. I'm really looking forward to the pillow club. Me too, Elizabeth. I can't wait to get back to stitching those little pillows because they're adorable. What do you mean, Laura? Do you mean like as I'm stitching it, will I have it to show, or the pattern? Like you want to see the patterns? Because I did order some patterns, and I can pull those out for next week and I can show you what they look like, if that's what you mean. I can absolutely do that. That's not a problem at all. Okay. Patterns, please. Okay, I will pull those out next week and I will share those next week, because next week's going to be a little bit more stitching, less quilting. So I will do that. So we have a giveaway to give away. We have a giveaway to give away. Remember to give us a thumbs up on our videos. I can't believe we got over 700. That was the other thing that I wanted to tell you. We are on our way to 800, and our goal is 800 in October, which I really don't know that we'll make that, to be honest, but hopefully we'll get close. That's my hope. Sam says, thank you so much for the live. Appreciate you. I appreciate you too, Sam. So be sure to give us a thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up button, everybody. That really helps us to be seen by other people who aren't aware of us, and hopefully we will help us to get more followers and more people watching our videos. So give us a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe to our channel. We would love to have you be part of this happy little community. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, be sure that you're following us on Instagram and Facebook, and join our Happy Little Stitchers group on Facebook. We would love to have you be part of our community there too. So this week's giveaway prize is this piece of fabric flare. It's an 18 by 20, 16 count Aida, hazy gray piece of fabric flare. So I'm going to draw for this right now. Maybe I can get one. Okay, the winner is Lisa Gully. Congratulations, Lisa. You have won this piece of fabric flare. Please be sure you contact me to claim your prize. If I don't hear from you, then I'll make it available again next week. So Lisa, please contact me to claim your prize, and then I'll get that out the door to you. Congratulations, Lisa. I'm so excited for you. And then our giveaway for next week that we will draw for next week. And again, you have to do all that stuff I already said, subscribe, like, follow, blah, blah, blah. And the question for this week is, what is your favorite fall meal? Like, my kids have meals that they request when fall rolls around that they really like. So in the comment section, after the video is done, in the comment section beneath the description, tell me what your favorite fall meal is. Maybe you can give me some ideas for some new things to try. And the prize for next week is this charm pack of basic gray grunge metallics. It's kind of cool. They have some polka dot, like there are some metallic polka dots in here. Look at that. Or just some metallic stuff. I used some of this, not that one, but I used, look at that. I used one of these, this one, for the ornament caps in our retro ornaments quilt kit that we have. So it's got a little bit of a shine to it. It's got a little bit of metallic in it. So this will be the prize for next week. Make sure you answer the question after the video ends. What's your favorite fall meal? Like us, subscribe, share, do all that fun stuff. And we'll draw next week. Thank you so, so much, you guys, for joining me this week. I can't wait to see you again next week and spend some more time with you. I hope that some of this stuff was fun for you to see. And hopefully you'll join us for our NICU charity quilt program. And I can't wait to do some of these stitch alongs with you. Thank you so, so much for your time. And thanks for your encouragement and support and spending time with me. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Happy stitching. We'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.